Wait, what the fuck? It's Nidalee top?
Oh wow, I'm not surprised. FlyQuest does love flexing this shit now. They play Nidalee support a ton with like Moonstone Emax, 100% uptime on the E. Do you think it's pretty troll, but it's unbelievably annoying to play against in lane?
100% uptime on the E. It's so good.
Insane.
It's like Soraka, but more dog shit.
Yeah. I mean, the heal is surprising, right? Like, yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, like Soraka heals more, but there's like some annoying parts about playing versus Nidalee support that I didn't think about when I, like, it sounds troll, and it's, I don't think
like if
it's
you get hit by a spear, it'll do like almost 100 damage.
No, but like one thing is like Nidalee can actually run into the enemy jungle and never die, right? Like other enchanter supports, they just don't get to like run in, put wards down, and find the enemy jungler. But Nidalee's super fast and can jump over walls. The vision game's pretty good. You know, you put traps down in random bushes and
On that
stuff.
vision game.
I think depending on the AD carry, Nidalee support can actually give him a ton of damage.
I was gonna guess Nidalee top would be the somewhat potentially viable one versus support.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm actually a huge hater of Nidalee top. I feel like it just doesn't scale at all. I don't feel like you want AD Nidalee top.
Yeah, I mean, but like if I was gonna pick out of the flexes,
Yeah,
for Nidalee.
yeah. I mean, they think it's good.
You
And
had to have
I think
a lane
AD, I think
Nidalee.
AD Nidalee might be decent into Jace, but I think
Because
like,
dude, like Nidalee support literally is just 0 CC. Like I cannot see that being
so
real.
bad.
Yeah, it is.
It seems like a fucking meme.
I think I would liken it to like a Karma support where you pick it to dominate lane and have like a little bit of utility later. Ooh, wow.
I don't know.
Nice.
I feel like every enchanter has a move speed buff, and even if Nidalee can heal you and give you attack speed, it's just too useless.
Yeah.
Like, when do you ever go cat form except for running away while trying to ward? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, you don't. You basically just try to be an annoying fly on the side. Damn, Whippo was not able to crash his wave on weak side, and so now he's just really getting punished a lot here. Is this not a strange game for Masu to go cleanse? I don't think you would ever go cleanse against Sejuani only.
Looks very weak indeed.
Super Virgin. I mean, you already have Braum as well, just in case you get caught sleeping. You could just have Braum like jump in and shield for you after. But like most of the time, you're gonna be okay. You just dodge it or W.
Yeah.
Or in the absolute worst case scenario, you have to flash it, right? Like you have like so many things that you could do that's not cleanse. I feel like you don't go cleanse in this game.
Why are so many of these top teams picking Braum this early in the season? Yeah,
what the BF Corky? Oh my god, he's doing it.
Oh my god, Masu, he's on to crit theory. He's on to crit theory.
He's doing it live.
Yeah, I don't think
the only thing
I
found with the BT Essence was like you literally have 0 attack speed like the whole game.
You do, yeah. But then finally, Zerkers feels good to buy, where normally Zerkers feels horrible to buy. But yeah, you do have 0 attack speed. It's true.
I'm just like legit. I can't fucking attack. Like it's Play it once.
I thought you said Corky wasn't an auto attacking champ.
Well, he hits pretty fucking hard.
He does hit hard, yeah.
All right, lethal tempo then.
But like ultra later in the game when you have rapid fire and you have like rapid fire Zerkers, it still feels pretty nice. Oh, playing for Grubs here. Okay. Wow, no action from Inspired, but doesn't matter. Braum. Dude, this is Xin Zhao Braum. This is C9 2017.
Just slap Illusion there.
Yeah, put Illusion. It's Corky instead of Lucian, but this is like the god 2v2 jungle support. You just fight
strong.
Yeah, Cedric Khan actually does 0 damage. It doesn't have like spammable CC as much. Also, I think early fighting with Kai'Sa is usually a pretty bad idea. She kind of does 0 damage compared to Corky.
Yeah, you guys aren't big Kai'Sa fans.
No, I actually think she's really strong. I just think you have to play around her weaknesses and accept that.
Is it what, pre-Q evolve?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's after she gets Q evolved, after she gets enough attack speed where it's like reasonable for her to pop her passive, but like early game, trying to get 5 hits on somebody and get your passive off is fucking miserable.
Does anyone go Hail of Blades to try to make up for that weakness?
No, I
Or is
don't
that
think
just
so.
too
I
shitty?
I haven't seen anyone do it. I think lethal tempo and just scaling up makes the most sense. Like here, you know, when you get Yun Tall and that burst of attack speed on your, even without Q evolve, like that burst of attack speed is already so big for Kaisa.
Yeah. Domination Tree is so shit too. I'm surprised they haven't changed it.
Yeah, the thing that's coming out right now is Electrocute Lucian.
Yeah.
That's like the one domination tree ADC that I see now.
Yeah, we saw Henna play it last week. It looked really, really good or something.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on.
Holy fuck. Inspired!
Destroyed.
Kill 'em all! Can they kill him?
Wow, I
they
think
can't
Inspired is
kill him.
gonna beat him up here.
Oh, he's him! He's
Wow,
him!
Does he have E soon?
Oh, the juke of the W!
Oh.
Wow, Busio, last hitting with the ultimate.
Good. Secure that kill, dude.
Drop that fucking glacier on his head. I do like the BT Corky. I've been saying it to Sneaky literally for months that I'm just a hater of the fucking Manamune Trinity Corky build. Wait,
Why
is it
does he go
Dirk?
Dirt? Why is he going Collector second instead of Reaver?
Probably, which sounds horrible.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing that makes sense, right? That's so weird. I feel like the haste feels so good on Corky.
He also
like,
will actually have mana problems. Like he's very mana hungry.
Yeah, that's true. That's totally true. I don't know why Dirk would ever be good. One thing I never see the Corkies do is like you have 4 rockets, right? But every 3 is a big one. So like when you prep for a team fight, you want to whittle it down so you get 2 big ones and then 2 regular rockets in between. It's pretty good. Like right here. Oh, and it's fine to just use it, but you prep for a fight, it's pretty big. Whoa. Shopify should not start Herald here. They're just leaving mid open. This is something my team does a lot.
Open mid.
We just open mid and it's
Oh my god.
fucking freak. Masu's actually a freak.
That
was a crazy throw.
Moderately reportable, actually.
Wow.
More than moderately reportable. Well, that was
That's insane.
turbo throw.
That's
that was
fucking
ridiculous,
crazy.
I also feel like B-Boy there, he had flash for the shuffle as well. So even going for the shuffle to begin with was crazy risky. I don't even think that in itself was a good play. It still worked. They almost killed B-Boy, but then Masu lost his mind.
Let's watch it one more time. Fojo's back at base, but he has the teleport available.
Dude, Masu's here at the end. He doesn't have enough mana to use a rocket. I mean,
Dude,
he wouldn't finish Reaver anyways, but like I just think it's funny that he just started the fight like 30% mana and ran Oom.
I feel like they would have won the left side so hard if Corky didn't dive like a freak.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, we're back to a
BT
pretty
into
even
Collector?
game.
If you want Collector, why don't you just get it first?
Yeah, I agree with that. I have this tournament with, like this is AT&T tournament. My team is Summit. He's Iron.
Yeah, I was watching him play a little bit.
Never played the game before. Landmark is also Iron. So I have 2 Iron players and then 2 people who haven't played before.
Pretty sure Landmark was playing AD the last time as well.
Yeah, but he
It's
says
playing
that
like
he
MF.
mostly played top. And then I asked Summit. He said he mostly played top. So we got 2 top laners, and 2 guys who never played the game. So I wonder what you guys think about this. I was thinking I put Landmark bot with me since he's the most experienced. And like having a support that kind of knows what they're doing. You know, it's all
No, he does not know what he's doing.
But he's the best.
He's a bot.
I think he meant Doublelift is the support who kind of knows what he's doing, and he can support Landmark.
You got 4 league bots, I think. Wait, who are the other members?
But you do realize an Iron player would literally shit on a player who's never touched the game before. So there's like a huge gap in skill between them. So that's why I put Landmark support and Summit top. And then I put the 2 guys that people who haven't played in jungle and mid. What do you guys think about that?
You're fucked. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think you're fucked.
There's no recipe.
That's out of this situation.
There's
I
nothing
mean,
you can
I
do.
feel like you have if you have 2 bots, they have to be like jungle top, right? Like I feel like if your mid laner's a bot, isn't that pretty doomed? I think jungle top's the roles you can just like put them on tanks and tell them like just PvE and try to not feed.
The best bot position is for sure support. It's got to be.
No, I actually don't think so because I need to carry, right? And if my support literally doesn't know what they're doing,
The landmark is not going to carry you.
No,
You're
but
not.
he will know how to play like Lulu or Yumi or Janna and press
No.
one button on me.
So he actually won't.
No, he will. And an Iron player is not as bad as you think. He knows how to press his buttons, but somebody who's never played League before will
No,
get unlocked by the.
But I mean, if Yumi's on the table, surely you put him on Yumi. Wait,
Yeah.
Palafox?
But like, there's bans too. It's a tournament, so I think against us, they're probably gonna ban some enchanters, right? They're probably gonna ban Yumi because the enemy team's not gonna carry 380 carry. They're not gonna play enchanters. They're gonna play like Nautilus.
Who? What's your competition? Are you play? Are the teams?
There's other
balanced,
bots,
or do you
yeah.
be like,
It's not. It's like balanced across the tournaments because it's draft. But like it's not balanced for league. Like the best league team is definitely Ludwig, Tyler One, Emiru, and the 2 people
wait,
they have
that team is so you can't beat that.
Really? You think we're fucked? I think we can win. I can carry versus.
I
that
mean,
team.
3 people who are like not fucking iron or unranked is gonna
I
shoot on
know.
a team.
I know Ludwig will literally go 10-0 in jungle, right? And it's up to me to go like 15-0 as ADC and try to out carry him. But I also think
I mean, Ludwig is like Emiru and Tyler are like
are good players. Yes, they're both
Yeah.
good. Emiru's diamond. Like Emiru's diamond. Tyler's challenger, GM, whatever you want to say. So they have a really stacked league team. But I think we could win. I'm just trying to think what's
maybe
the best
if you're
chance that we
goaded.
have to
I don't know.
win?
That seems pretty fucking insta lose though. I think.
Okay.
I feel like if you actually wanted to carry Doublelift, you unironically should play mid.
Yeah.
I think you will have a better chance carrying if you played mid, like Trist or something.
I think you have to match up against one of the bots where you can just get turbo fed off of. Like say you have to lane against like Emiru or Tyler, whoever's playing AD. Like you'll get an advantage against him, but I don't think it's going to be the advantage that like a competent player will get against.
I think you literally need to play a 1v9 type champ.
I mean, every time I play against Emiru, like she clears me. But also, even if I don't like to go for a desperate 2v2, it's never to the point where she's out of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think
I mean,
you're
it's
right.
it's
like,
more about you need to be turbo fed, right?
Yeah.
Like, you
yeah, I
be
need to create volatility.
unreal fed
That's
to
true. I need to
carry.
like mismatch. I need to like go mid. Yeah, that's true. I do need to probably like attack.
I
their
feel like
weakest
Tristana
player.
mid or something against a new player, like you would actually just farm them on cooldown.
Yes, you
Jump
would.
on them and just repeatedly kill
100%.
them.
But yeah, I'm also assuming that there are bans and not like they're not going to give me Trist. It's not happening.
I mean,
What other
I don't
mids
think
are gonna
anyone
just straight up
knows that you're
killing?
gonna try to Trist mid. Like you could at least play it once.
Trist is just literally the most volatile 1v9 champ in the game right now. Like,
But
for
they
any
don't know
player,
that.
so, I mean, they'd be legit idiot.
They do not know that. I'll guarantee
I'm
that.
He's literally saying it on stream right now.
I'm playing for a worst case scenario. Like, yeah, if they give me Trist, we can win. I know that.
But you gotta go mid though.
I mean, you could just play other like. What other mids are really good at solo killing? Like Zed or something?
No.
I'm not gonna play. I'm not. No, I need to play. I need to play something that I'm so good. I'm not gonna first time.
Okay,
Zed.
Vlad.
Okay, Vlad.
I think there's a lot of top champs you could probably like. I don't know if you can play them maybe, but like they would be able to 1v9. Probably Jax being one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually,
like,
I actually-
you're up against
I-
Annie or
I-
something?
I've
Well,
already,
but-
like,
but-
considered like what champs that I actually want to play, but I don't want to say it on stream.
Well, because it's assuming that you are getting like 10 kills. Like you're getting a fuckload of kills. How do you do the most with that much?
Which the question really comes down to like, oh shit, wow, what a crazy 1v1.
0 soldier kill.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
Just literally naked autodom.
Oh, they got Atacon. Dude, this is my biggest problem with Atacon right now. Why is it so easy to do?
I saw you say that on stream
God.
earlier.
Wow, he steals it. No, it's
Wait,
so
and then
tragic.
Fly just wins the.
It's
Oh
GG.
my
It's GG.
god.
Do you know how OP this buff is, by the way? It's so stupid.
I've gotten it. It didn't seem like absurd. I couldn't feel the fucking kills thing. The slow. Is it like actually? Oh my god! Ow! Is it actually that significant? Like, can you see it?
I think it's more. I think it's more 15% of your HP in an AOE is like kind of crazy.
Or
I
like
don't know.
the heal or whatever? Or
No,
like
it's not
what?
heal. It does damage. It does damage when you kill someone. Everyone around 15% of their HP.
Let me see. Like I swear there's not even an animation. Like maybe I just haven't seen it. Let me look.
Oh, you're about
What
to
did
see
they
it right
lose
here.
this 4v3 so fucking hard?
Yeah. Well, Xin Zhao is really strong against a comp like this that has relatively low damage. Look at how often Kai'Sa's autos just
Oh.
don't do damage.
Wait, this circle's kind of small.
The circle's not that big, yeah.
I don't even know if it hit anyone in that fight. It's 15% of whose HP?
Everyone.
Well, I mean,
Everyone in the
like
circle.
it's their max health or like the killer's max health or.
It's their max health. Enemy's max health.
Oh damn.
On takedown
Oh,
area
it's-
under death.
Oh, it's current health apparently.
Wait,
On
but
the stream.
if it's current health, the person's dead. They have no current health.
True.
Wait, do you have that buff for the entire game or is it
60%.
temporary?
You have the,
Yeah.
yes, you have the buff for the entire game. I think that's
Wait,
really
what?
stupid as well.
That actually sounds.
60% slow is so devastating.
Yeah, 60% slow is ridiculous. It just feels like a hextech soul.
As soon as you get one kill, you just insta win the fight.
Yeah, assuming that they're like clumped at all, then yeah, should be really huge. It's true damage, yeah. It's current. It's just current health and true damage. It's not affected by resistances.
And what it can like cascade, right? So like you kill one person,
Yeah,
hit
chain
someone else.
reaction and stuff.
So what if you kill 6 people, that would literally be 90% current health. to someone.
Wait, you're right. Oh my god.
Then that last guy is just 10. So you kill 7 people, and then the 8th guy just instantly dies to the pedals. That sounds fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's just dumb.
And then if you kill like 8 players, holy shit, man! Like, how do you live?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't even considered what happens when you get an octuple kill.
Yeah, like that shit's wild.
A 9th guy is actually triple dead. Oh,
Oh.
Damn.
good flash.
So Fudge deserves to lose this one, I guess. He solo kills the troll ass counter pick, baits the TP up,
Oh!
and then
Nice. Sonya's by
roasted.
quad.
dude, he actually is attacking so slow. This is so fucking
Yes.
funny looking.
He does hit really hard.
You know, actually, Collector
He
Corky
went
does make you have
shield
insane
bow
TDA.
and tier 3 boots.
Actually, tier 3 boots are
Swifty.
OP now.
They
At 500 gold, they're
buffed him
super
or
OP.
Yeah, they're cheaper.
I mean, they went from never buy them to probably get them after 2 items, unless you're going to delay like Lord Doms or delay.
I like mine after 1.5 items.
Wait, you just get it fast? You're freaky like that.
It was a joke because you physically can't even buy them until 2 items.
Lol. Corky's score is 1-1-1-1-1. These new boots are really interesting. They give you adaptive based on move speed. So if you have a bunch of move speed increases, you get a shit ton of AD. But it's honestly,
It's so bad on Corky here. Like, if you're playing for the adaptive.
it's not good, right? Because at this point, he has so much AD. Getting 15 more doesn't change anything. But if he has Zerkers, that's a huge multiplier to all this damage that you have.
Yeah. They nerfed the, like, flat you get on
Getting
Swifty,
one more
yeah.
auto attack off in a fight is going to give you like 500 more damage. How much more damage is 1580 going to give you?
15.
Oh, true.
Farm damage dealt. Farm damage dealt.
Lolalytics says that lethal tempo is Corky's highest win rate rune,
It's funny.
but a very low sample size.
Yeah, because he'll probably only do that shit on accident.
Fake is
And then
fuck.
accidentally win. Yeah, I don't know, man. 20% true damage on autos or whatever the fuck it is.
An insane
To me, it's
multiplier.
always seemed
Yeah.
like you should just optimize them for that.
Yeah.
Its abilities are never going to get the job done on their own.
Well, it's like double dipping too. I think the more flat AD you have, the more damage all your abilities do, right? But also you're getting a huge multiplier to your auto damage. So you're really optimizing for both. And the only thing is it just feels bad at times. No attack speed, no mana. But if you
Yeah, but I mean, you can get like fucking presence of mind, attack speed boots.
Yeah. This is a really important poll that I'm about to do. Me and Lena had this discussion again. If you guys remember, there was a time when Lena was going through some health problems, and then I was saying like, oh, like cause she was going to pee a lot, and I was like, maybe you have
She
like
needed to check her prostate, yeah.
prostate cancer. Yeah, and then she's like, are you trolling? And I wasn't. I just didn't realize that only men have prostates. Now we need to do this poll again.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know, chat, that only men have prostates?
We've already
Well,
talked about this.
Why do we need to poll it again?
No.
What's up, dude?
I just need to poll it. I just need to poll it.
Oh, you should need to make
Did
sure.
you know that, right? Before I just unleashed that truth bomb on you, did you know that?
You're
Well,
reusing content. Boring.
I don't blame you, but you might be the only person who didn't quite know that. It's over the age of
dude,
6.
I'm saying right now in my chat, 22% didn't know that.
Put a troll answer,
I
yes.
don't- I
Yes,
don't
they did.
think- I don't think it's like that insane to not know that.
Well, I don't think it's that insane
Next
to not
thing,
know
Noah's
that.
gonna say he didn't know only women have breasts.
Wait, you don't have tits?
Well, I have breasts too.
Hold up.
Did you know women can't get testicular cancer?
Look, I'm just saying, like,
Do you know
yeah,
balls
like,
are just ovaries?
It's very crazy I didn't know that. It's very crazy I didn't know that. Oh, okay. This actually came up because last night, Lena was talking about her garden, and she was like showing me like tomato plants, and she's like, "Okay, this is the flower."
And you thought of your prostate.
I did, yeah. I thought of my prostate.
And he shoved that right up his ass. I see where this is going.
Okay,
That's freaky,
no,
man.
this one is gonna take you for a trip. This one's taking you for a trip right here. All right, listen up. Lena said, "All fruits come from flowers."
Wrong. Apple tree.
Did you guys know that every
Ooh.
fruit flowers and then makes a
Nope.
fruit out of it?
Nope. Come from trees. Half them come from trees.
Apple.
And then I was like, are you serious? Like watermelon? You know that comes from. There's a watermelon flower. Like I didn't know that, or like I just didn't. That just sounds wrong to me. And then she proved it to me.
Prove it.
I didn't know that. That a flower has to be pollinated, and then a fruit comes out of it. You spent way too much time playing League and not enough in school. They don't, dude. I'm telling you, they didn't teach me that in school.
They don't teach a single useful fucking thing in school.
I did, dude, guys. I know that bees pollinate flowers. I didn't know that every single fruit came from. Okay, dude, I'm pulling it again.
Yeah, let's go to the polls. Click this answer to make the streamer look stupid. All right, I'm clicking that one.
No, I mean, look, I'm an idiot. I'm a full-on idiot, but like, I didn't think that was common knowledge.
I probably mentioned this before, but for me, I don't like movies without a like good ending. Like if I leave the movie feeling like shit at the end, I'm regretting that I watched it.
What movie
Oh my
makes you
god,
feel
that's
like
so
shit?
funny. We've definitely
I
talked
don't like
about
like
this.
half of thrillers and horror movies, or most of them, like thrillers and horror movies, like fucking Midsummer, worst movie of all time. Wish I could delete it from my memory.
You watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have to spoil, you know, everything that happens, but it's not a happy ending. Okay, like it's not a happy ending. And when it ended, Lena was so distraught. She was just crying for like an hour. She's like, "Why do we watch that? Why did they put me through that? Like, why did you get me to watch this?" And I was like, "That was amazing, right? Like, to me, like that was an incredible show with a sad ending. And she's just like, she's just like, man, like I just, why did they have to make it like this? Like, why couldn't they give it a happy ending? It's just,
Wouldn't
I would have
fit.
liked it more with a happier ending for sure, but like, it's still a great show.
yeah. No, I mean, I understand where she's coming from. It would feel good if there was a happy ending, but I get why, like, artistically they went for a sad one. Look at the bot lane items. Like, if I am playing in this matchup and I see the item difference, I'm just leaving lane.
What is the reward for 3 grubs now? Is it the same as 6? Like, do you get void mites or what?
I think 3 is kind of the equivalent of like 4 before.
Are they nerfed?
Yeah, because before you needed 4 to spawn the void mites, right? Is that right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
4 spawns the mites. Now that happens at 3.
4 was 1 mite, 6 was 2.
Okay. Yeah, nothing is as strong as 6 grubs before. Obviously, that would make no sense if it was. It's like 3 is like maybe like 4, and then apparently Pope said, I don't really know if this is true, but like 2 is kind of like 3. The old 3.
Okay.
My like overall theory is like the higher level the game, the more that grubs matter. But when there's a lot of mistakes, kind of feel like grubs don't matter as much as drakes, because there's a lot of rubber banding happening in these games with bounties and throwing, stalling out the game. So I think like Drake just matters a ton.
Dude, you seen the new bounty system? Yeah, it's so weird. Like, only one team can even have a bounty now.
Yeah, I mean, I think the rationale made total sense. There's so many games where you're literally losing the game and pretty hard, but because you're 0-0-0 with decent farm, you have a bounty, and it's like, what? Like,
Dude, okay, but like, I had the opposite where like I was losing a game, and I'm literally 11-1. I'm like smashing everything, and I don't have a bounty. Like, that shit's weird as fuck too.
Isn't that totally fine?
It's fine, yeah.
Oh my god.
The fact that the enemy team was able to shut down the 11 kill player, like not even like shut them down in terms of like 1,000 gold bounty, but like the fact they're able to kill you once is already enough to like swing the, like, you know, not swing the game because they're already winning, but
Yeah, I get it, but it also feels weird.
Yeah.
When you're like actually on a bounty. Like the 0-0-0 with the bounty thing, I think was just inherently weird as fuck.
Wow. Fudge actually just kills him here.
Fudge just
runs him
shit
down.
on him. Fudge
You know,
is solo
I am
killed
a really
Whippo
big
both
fan.
games today.
That Rumble rework, yeah, Fudge is fucking Whippo in both the games. The Rumble rework was so cool. Like, they made Rumble this like, oh wow. Wow.
What?
That was so close. He would have gotten canceled on that TP if it was old TP.
Does the wall bump actually cancel channels?
Yeah, I think so. I think getting
It does?
terrain spawned under your feet definitely moves you. Counts as a mini stun.
I need some fucking milk. This chicken's too spicy. Fuck you, Doublelift.
Milk.
I'm sorry, dude, and I'm not even trying to like humble brag or anything. I forgot it was spicy, because not that spicy to me. Oh,
Fuck yourself.
Is he dead? There's no damage here. There's literally no damage.
I feel like Palafox just shouldn't have used E there, but hindsight, Harry.
I don't think he would have died. I don't know.
The thing with
It's so
spicy
long.
food is like, if you eat enough of it, you don't notice it's spicy because it has like burned your taste buds, so you can't taste anything else.
Oh, it burns your taste
It's
buds?
like a fucking it's like a tolerance. Yeah, it's like you've seared your taste buds to like all the finer taste buds are dead, and you can't taste anything anymore unless it's like scalding your mouth.
Yeah, no, that is how it works.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Right.
He's right.
And then when you take a shit, your asshole is burning. It's a
By the way,
win.
guys,
And then your
this food is
asshole
about as
buds are
spicy
burned.
as hot Cheetos. So Meteos. Whew.
Nidalee top into Yorick top. And we're in Fearless Draft.
Whippo's idea sometimes very weird. Oh, is he okay? Yeah, he's fine. He's
Seen
fine.
more
He flashed.
Yorick.
Monkey flash.
There's just no damage from either mid laner, bro.
Yeah. One of the things that... Wait, Roa gives you HP back based on mana spent, right? That's what it does?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what is happening right now?
Is this actually a dive? What's happening?
Doesn't look like a dive. I mean, I guess he's no flash.
Wow,
Wait,
he's actually dead?
Wow.
But just flashed and got stuck in the cage.
Wow. That worked?
I'm amazed that works. I'm just amazed.
It was such a messy dive. Like, holy shit.
Maidenless York.
LOL, maidenless.
It's fucked up.
One thing I don't fully understand why it's happening is both the supports are hanging around mid so much, but this is an extremely like uninteractive mid matchup. You know, like Ezreal farms with Q and MF pushes M, and not a lot of things can possibly happen around here. I would like to see both supports put vision down around mid and then walk to one of their side lanes. There's so much fighting happening in side lanes. Neither support is a part of it. I mean, one time Buzio did gank bot, but here, you know, like, why is Nautilus not covering Fudge? Why was he just like randomly walking around mid?
Oh!
Very strange.
Yeah, they don't really need to be mid, for sure. Kind of a jerk off. Just irrelevant damage.
Ezreal is not hookable, so... And I mean, MF is comboable by Alistar, so maybe Ali can do more around mid, but...
Like, it would just be absurd for her to ever actually get comboed.
Yeah, it would be hard to happen.
Doublelift has your team done much with, like, trying to deny with Otacon, like, pulling Otacon into the lane and getting him to fucking nuke
Zoom out further.
the enemy wave?
That is funny,
Kill their
no.
minions.
It actually, you can pull it into your own wave and have it kill all your team's minions. That is hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, his
But
ability hurts them.
how do you control your minions to be there long enough for them to just stand in the mechanic? Like, there'd also have to be an enemy wave there. So you're also slightly denying the enemy wave? Like,
I mean, I don't know the best way to do it, but I think the other... Well, there's only one Otacon now, right? He just does a circle. He's not like the big...
Basically the Ruinous moveset, yeah.
The other one was better at killing them.
Oh, the red one. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think the Scythe would do... It, like, they'd only get hit
I
by
remember
one at a
seeing it
time.
happen in a game one time. Like, it was completely accidental, but...
Yeah. Okay, here we go. It's a 44. Palafox is TPing in behind. Masu's 1 HP, or not 1 HP. He's chunked out. Eat over the wall. Oh!
Front to back with melee comp.
Gets his ult flashed by Nautilus. Already a good trade here. Big...
This looks bad for Shopify.
Well, they got the Drake. They can just walk away. It's not that bad.
Huh.
Just walk away. Just walk away.
Oh!
They did win out.
Fox hit nobody with his ult.
Yeah, the question is, can FlyQuest force the Otacon? And it looks like the answer is they're going to try. Bwipo is starting this.
No, they should not do this. They should not do this. This is way too stupid. This is way too stupid. Who called this?
It's kind of still leashed. Now there's an opportunity potentially for Shopify to say,
I think Shopify picks up. Why would you start it there? Pick it up. Pick it up. No? Seriously, you're not going to pick it up?
I mean, nobody on Shopify has ult except
It
not.
doesn't matter. Like, that, you can assume the enemy jungler based because he hasn't shown in a year.
Yeah, you can just kill
he's
it.
either on the Drake or he based, or he's on the objective.
Oh my god, it's Jovington.
Oh no.
Easy.
All right, go next.
Okay, look at B.
Uh-oh.
Wait, Seos, ult somebody.
This don't look very good.
Right, everyone run. Everyone run for your life. Just die. Just die.
Oh my god.
Hit the floor.
Wait, that was Feet of Warfare? Ooh.
What?
Man, Spotify is just taking horrible fights. The problem is they just hard lose every fight.
Nah, I think that was all in all good. I would take that every time. 1 for 3. And you get the Atacon. I take those. Basically, the
Really?
net negative is that you lost 2 players, but you got Atacon. I think worth. It's a lot of XP. And it's a permanent buff that never goes away.
Yeah, maybe if the buff's OP enough, but
The Hexgates are trying to get them out there in a hurry, but Inspired isn't here. Bwipo has no ult.
I'm not even gonna pretend to know how much the like cleanse bloody petals part matters. Seems okay, but
This is where things obviously going to get really tough for Shopify. Seos goes down. Everyone has bought. It's just a full-on run here from Shopify, but Bwipo turns around. Trying to fight
getting
Fudge.
feats
Fudge over
was
here
pretty good though.
takes him down.
By
yeah,
Fudge.
that's true. Feats of Strength is actually way stronger than it was last season, and I wonder if that will add to the snowball of the game.
My bad. I think I should call stronger. I think I should carry that fight. My bad.
Should call stronger. Oh my god.
Hold on. Quad's flashing out. Contracts is in. Phase rushing out of here. Whoa, Masu's so aggressive.
What do you think about BTS and Ezreal?
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie. It's probably not as good as this build.
Damn.
At 2 items, I'm not feeling it. Maybe at 3 items, it's good though.
How can a no Sheen Ezreal be viable? That just doesn't sound real.
That is where the game can really blow open. If you can get early tier 2s, it's such a big
While also building crit.
that it can get
No, the crit is troll. The crit is too troll.
Dude, how is Bwipo just allowed to intentionally feed while his team's winning?
Define
Like
allowed.
fucking-
See,
like he won last game doing it, and his team's ahead this game while he's every death in the game
yeah, he's every
on his
death
team.
on his team. Yeah. Imagine if the enemy team got pizza strength just because Bwipo couldn't keep it in the pants.
They did. They literally did.
Oh, wait, Shopify actually got. Oh my god, I did not realize.
Yeah, imagine.
That's
Oh my
fucking
God,
crazy.
imagine that actually happened.
That is a Hex Tech Soul.
Wow, he's
Oh
solo
my
dream
God,
feat
man.
strength, and with these new boots costing 500 gold, that's actually crazy.
They're even getting some of these early upgraded boots. It is 500 gold. It's a lot more effective now. So Fudge
Is it actually worth upgrading on Yone? That can't be right.
That gold graph, back
Dude,
and forth. Looks like these big
So like
swings
even
are
without the
taking
gunmetal greaves like passive 10% move speed,
even that cliff right there,
it's a
like
considerable amount of
1500
stats
gold swing. It's not that
just
crazy.
literally on its own.
It is really on a nice
Mm.
edge.
I think it's 20% attack speed or maybe it's 15. Does it give you move speed, Sneaky? I don't think upgrading gives move speed. No. So
I honestly
10%.
can't remember.
Oh wait, did they buff all the boots as well as lower the cost or what? Because I thought
they
before it was
nerfed
like
it.
5 MS and fucking some dog shit.
It's 5 ms, 15 attack speed, and then the gunmetal greaves gives 10% attack speed on hit or move speed on hit. It's pretty good,
Yeah.
man. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
15% move speed is in melee.
if we can get
Decaying
Shop
though.
on top lane mini wave, if
Let's
they're
see.
not-
So you get
That's a ton, bro. Like that's literally that's so much.
15% attack speed, 5 flat MS, and then the effect. Yeah, for 500 gold, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean sometimes you're in a position where the only thing you can buy is like a longsword. So it's definitely great, but yeah, obviously if you're 500 gold short on your next buy, it feels like shit. I think Shopify is in a really commanding position right here. Like they are one Drake off of winning, but even if they lose this, it's still gonna be fine. They're
Holy shit, they're just killing it.
What an
just dead.
ulti! Nice, my contract's so good. They get Hextech Soul.
They have to not all die here
These
though.
ults, though, this Rumble ult did nothing. I don't think Shopify can win the fight.
They look like they're fine.
Maybe they funnel into an MF ult here.
Literally just walk it off. No, dude, not through the choke. Don't walk through the choke, you dummies. No, Inspired Ninja trolling. That was
Man
crazy. You don't walk
down.
through the choke.
He actually couldn't even move, dude.
Yeah. Oof. Brutal.
That's huge.
I think he felt
Alpha
desperate
MF
because
is actually
they got
such a
pulled
stick
around.
combo.
was huge there for Shopify grabbing that
Is it?
Hextech Soul.
It's crazy.
Yeah, fucking
difficult.
huge ass root, long range, long duration root.
Pinging over onto the Baron.
True.
Want to try to make a move onto this. B-Boy is over here. There is a blue ward on it, but they're just starting it right now.
Just gonna hit it. All right.
Contracts has got to get over here as well. They're gonna.
All right, here we go.
try to force the
They
Baron.
started.
Wait, Inspired ruined the Whippo 100% deaths.
He did.
I think this thing is just dead. It's free. God damn.
Yeah.
Unless
What the
Masu.
fuck?
Oh, Masu choked the steal.
Why don't Ezreal's just steal the Baron?
It's quite easy. I saw Guma do it.
I feel like the main thing that's really fucking over FlyQuest is Yorick is completely worthless in 5v5s, but like Rumble creates so much pressure just by being there. Like one thing you always think about Rumble is like, okay, you don't want to stack on your teammates, right? So you fan out. It makes the formation like really awkward. You never want to be in a choke against Rumble. But like Yorick does nothing, literally.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Shit, Contracts is just in.
Oh.
Okay.
Who's this good
Let's go.
for?
Oh, it's huge Rumble ulti. Huge Rumble ulti. Oh.
Looks like Shopify's winning.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
How did he die?
How
What?
did Seos recall there? Is that legal?
Oh.
Oh my God, Masu's going freaky on him.
He is. He is. I don't think any of this really matters, though. There's no objective up. It's just such an unfortunate time to make a comeback play because there's nothing to take. They don't get a single tower. They get top crab. These 2 kills, if it was before Drake or Baron, could be like game changing, but it's support and jungle kills. So
Yeah, I mean, they kind of get some time though. They can get their waves pushed in, get some breathing room, wards down.
yeah, definitely still good. Definitely a life. But man, I like.
Damn, that
I
was
like
fucking
what
big
Shopify's
balls by
doing.
Masu, dude. He just
I like that
fucking
Shopify's
blind chews
choosing the
in.
timings. Oh my god, look at how OP Rumble is, bro. Now this
Damn.
Hey, goodbye, quad. Yeah, Rumble does
he's
so
2
much
items,
fucking
right?
damage.
And fucking Victor is 3 items, level 17, and he's just getting completely shit on 1v1. I was really having my doubts about Fudge. I think in the beginning of the season, he was really obsessed with playing Ambessa because Ambessa is really fun to play and also really good in solo queue. But I feel like in competitive, Ambessa is a huge liability sometimes. Really depends, but you know, very all or nothing type of champion where she's either going to kill everyone or literally do nothing. Rumble's completely the opposite. I feel like outside of just like you suck at using Rumble ulti, he's very consistent. Look, he's dead here.
Oh
Yeah, he's
my
literally just completely dead.
Bye-bye.
What a time to die as well. That's on his team setup for Elder.
Maokai ult.
Dude, he's got
into
2 in a
Rumble
row.
Ult, MF ult.
Yeah.
Farms bot, respawns, goes bot, dies.
And I'm not sure how I feel about Victor not having Death Cap or Void at 5 items. Look, he's going Zonias here.
Shadow Flame's very weird.
Wouldn't that Shadow Flame be much better if it was Void or Death Cap? Because then he's starting to build
I would think
those like multiplier items.
Who is getting everybody low for him to finish
Not
off?
the Ezreal. I mean, maybe if Masu goes Super Saiyan this next fight, he might be able to, but I don't think you can count on a miracle. I also think now, just overall looking at FlyQuest's comp, I think Victor is like strangely a pretty low damage champ. So you probably need a bit more team fighting power from AD and top than Yorick Ezreal. I feel like you can play Yorick Ezreal when you have like Azir, Thanos champ. We'll 1v5 the fights. Not Victor. All right, here we go. Elder spawned. Palafox is late.
Oh, bang on the wall.
Whoa.
Oh,
Contract
Contract's
out. Phase rush
fool.
out. Oh, W's the Drake.
Oh!
Great play by Contract.
I mean, he's stuck.
No, he's fine.
He's stuck, step bro.
He's literally chilling. This
He's
flash
literally
by
chilling.
Inspired. Okay, it's over. It's over.
Inspire's just
Flash
getting crazy engaged after crazy engaged, and it doesn't matter?
Oh!
yeah, it actually doesn't matter.
Push
Dude,
the wave. Push the wave.
All right.
that was a very, very nice escape by Contract.
That's a 5-0 fight loss?
Yep.
I mean, I guess they're against Soul Otacon, right? Like, it's just such infinite
Yeah.
fighting power.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on there.
That was ridiculous. Contracts actually fucking completely quarterbacked the game. I mean, Fudge too. Fudge and Contracts did a lot. Palafox was good follow-up, but I don't think he was starting anything. That fight was very late, which I didn't love since it was literally the most important fight of the game. There's nothing to farm for. It's not like he needed to buy. So I don't really know why he was late, but it worked out.
Fudge kind of popped off this game.
Dude, he has been gapping Bwipo both games too. The last game against Nidalee, it didn't matter that he solo killed, but like this game, he was a difference maker.
He's shitting on the Nidalee and Yorick.
He is. He is.
And he didn't build Zonias, so he couldn't fucking misclick it. Very nice adaptation.
Wait, you're onto something.
You know, last week I I was watching a Doom trailer. There's like a new Doom game coming out called The Dark Ages. Looks pretty cool. I was explaining her Doom and I was telling her like, oh, like there's like iconic stuff like the BFG, which back in the day everyone thought was funny, stands for big fucking gun. And that comes from Doom, and it's, that they even have that joke in League, the BF sword. And she's like, oh, I thought the BF sword meant best friend sword. And I just thought that was so funny because
So innocent.
yeah, like that's what like the joke is, I guess, is that, oh, it actually means best friend sword, but I thought everyone knew.
Oriana's 0 and 9? Has she even been played that much?
Oh my god.
Huh? What?
I don't
That
remember
can't
last
be
time I've
right.
seen Ori in LCS, yeah.
Who's playing Ori and just perma-feeding? I'm
Don't
double
know, but
checking
Ori
this
did get
chat.
buffs. She got mana buffs on her Q, but only if you're maxing Q does that actually matter. There's not that many supports left right now. I'm trying to imagine what I would play here. I'd probably go Trist if I was Masu. Pretty good game for it so far.
Why are people not playing Trist?
I don't know. Very all or nothing type of champ. Wow, there's Shen versus Renekton. Shen did get buffs. Oh, it's Shen jungle. It's not. I'm an idiot.
I was watching some pro streams recently, and like every time I opened someone they were playing Shen.
Really?
Labber was playing Shen jungle, but was playing Shen top. Yeah, there's like a lot of Shen going
Nika
on.
was saying that Shen's clear is like one of the fastest in the game, and I was just I didn't understand like how is that possible? He only has one ability that does damage. You know what I mean? Like how does Shen clear his camps? His E and W do 0 damage.
Guess we're gonna see it.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna see it. I think Shen support's absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. I mean, we are not in the era of the game where Taunt Flash is a good tool.
Ugh.
Imagine your
What?
Nocturne and your follow-up is a fucking Janna.
Nah.
Gianna?
I don't like
No.
Nocturne Renekton with an Enchanter. That doesn't.
That is
I don't
very
get it.
wild. Yeah, that is very wild. I'm trying to imagine like what even I would like as the Jinx. I just don't see any universe where you pick Jinx over Triss if this is how you're gonna draft, right? Like Triss can actually go in with the team and create some pressure. I also think that Triss shits on Xayah 1v1. It's not even close. No, Shen though. Shen is kind of an X factor. Maybe he just wants to play something that's more kiting, more range. I think Shopify has a big problem with range this game. Like they do get outranged, but it's just Jinx. So
Wait, it's literally Shen jungle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold up. Yeah. Did they think it was
How's-
Shen support so they win Janna against it? I don't know. I don't get it.
No, I think Janna just is OP.
How's the Shen Nocturne gonna work?
Yeah, I think Janna's OP. I'm a Janna enthusiast because I think everyone just is literally terrible at the game. But if you look at like Janna's tools, she can do some serious bullshit. Like she's fast on the map. She's good in lane, fast on the map. Relatively safe to just walk in the enemy jungle, right? Just can kind of just walk
Is
up to the enemy
she?
jungler and not die in his face.
Pretty standard secondary.
PTA Shen.
People do like
What the hell?
secondary quite a lot.
Pretty crazy stuff.
Biscuits, but of course, since you're jungle, you do
That doesn't make any sense.
And this is going to be a fun one. Yeah, I mean,
Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe you can get 3 autos off with Shen.
This is spotted.
I think ever since PTA didn't like increase the damage of your teammates, but only increases your own damage, it's kind of troll to go on melees.
Really?
Like it made sense kind of when like you just like if you got it off your 80k it would do 12% more damage. That's pretty crazy, right? But like, oh wow, he started in enemy blue.
Replay of that to see
What?
if that actually was spotted by the observers. It would be cool because
Oh no, I'm brain dead. That's they're trading sides. I'm so stupid. Inspired started enemy Raptors, and Contracts is responding by taking enemy red.
I don't think Inspired knows that happened.
You don't think so? They warded. Quad warded for it.
Didn't he go over the wall?
We'll get to see here in a second. Oh,
The first time?
No. He didn't go over the wall. He walked in through that ward.
I see.
Either way, they are going to find out now, and yeah, Contracts just ends up doing 3 single target camps back to back to back.
I think like Inspired just went down to stop the Shen from taking Raptors. He knew that Shen could only take 1 camp, so ultimately Inspired does end up ahead 1 camp. Starts like this always confuse me.
Oh, if that hit, he was dead.
Think so?
Maybe.
And that would have been huge. I mean, if he actually tags him with that, then you go.
Because he was about, I mean, he would stun him and then go mini and start beating his ass.
You know, if not potentially even just chase him down. The last time we saw
Wipo is getting like his wave management against Fudge specifically is like very bad. Like I feel like whenever the camera pans top, Fudge is always in a position where he can walk Wipo down the lane, and Wipo is never.
His wave C. He's been messing up wave C, which then makes wave D like so unplayable.
Oh, wave C and D.
Oh.
Great reaction from Contracts
The
there.
taunt flash.
Yeah.
Fudge is literally on the bottom 3 player tier list.
He is.
From his coach.
Wipo, yeah, was literally making fun of Fudge.
You know what? We can't just be giving up all of these jungle camps here for Contracts. He needs farm.
And he will try to at least fight for the large chicken. The little baby chickens are all going to be stolen away by Inspired.
I mean, Fudge. Wipo was player of the week last week, so he's going to be like overconfident. And Fudge had the worst game that's ever been played in LCS, so he's going to be like super motivated.
Holy shit, it was that bad?
Yeah.
Oh
Wait,
wow, Contracts is actually getting completely fucked. He's getting completely fucked.
What's happening?
Oh my god.
Damn, Shen's clear does seem pretty fast. Already 16 farm at 5 minutes.
Why is it so awkward? The fuck?
Wow. Inspired's up 2 levels. I feel like a huge component of all this is just, you know, like Contracts kind of got let down. Like Palafox is losing mid prio, and
Oh, it's his team?
well, the Raptors invade is partially due to mid. Yes. So like he's playing a really slow tempo jungler, and that like feels extra punishing when you have like losing lanes on top of that, and they're just like walking in, taking your camps when you go for a gank. He could have not ganked top. I think ganking top was the right move, though. It just fucked him over in the long run. I think that Nocturne also has a pretty interesting interaction where his ulti negates Shen's ulti because you can't click on your teammates because you can't target them.
He's got an aggro Shen ult.
I thought you had like
yeah.
a 1 second window. Is it not the same as TP?
It's the same as TP. You have a 1 second window, yes. But I think it's hard, right? Because
You get to know who he's going on.
being targeted.
Yeah.
So only really going to be that super great in a team fight setting. Target the portraits? You can't. You can't see your teammates, so targeting the portraits doesn't work. It's literally the same thing as a Galio ult or what was the one you said, Meteos?
Teleport?
TP, yeah. Oh, he's just instantly dead.
Dead.
No counterplay whatsoever.
Man down.
What do you think about these AD carry item choices? B-Boy opted in a double longsword. Jinx went longsword dagger.
All about what they base with. I think Masu just didn't have monies. Oh, also, wait. B-Boy's going Reaver. Don't love this build. Don't love this build. Pretty common, though, to go Reaver, Navori.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, then.
Massive CC chain.
With a fatty wave crashing.
Contract is ahead in XP.
Ketchup XP is so fun.
You think the
I
jungler
think
should
that
just
if you
be
get
fucked?
invaded on, you should just spend the rest of the game out of the game.
So fun, haha.
Ooh, I hate Hexblade.
You
I
didn't
think
farm for the first 5 minutes? No problem.
I think this item Hexplate might be one of the least enjoyable items to. Wait, what the hell, Whippo? What happened?
I don't know. Did Nocturne go in, or did he like ult?
Solo gave Feet of Warfare 2 games in a row. Is this allowed? How is
This
this
has got to be one of
allowed?
Whippo's worst series he's had in a fucking
Oh
while.
my god.
He did have that interview last week where he said he's not afraid to solo lose the game. He's kind of a man of his word for that.
What? Did he said that?
Yeah, it was in the context that he was talking about some other player who he's like, I respect him because he's not afraid to solo lose the game like me, or some shit like that. About like, I mean, it was in the context of playing risky. It's not like he was just intentionally solo losing game. But oh wait, Boostio just took the cannon. Hold up. Hold up.
What a fucking like wild statement in the first place. Not afraid to solo lose the game. Like I get it, but I don't. Like it doesn't even make sense.
It's one of those things that sounds really profound though when you say it in an interview, and everyone would be like, "Wow, so brave." That means he's willing to take risks and play on a knife's edge.
I am not afraid to sprint it the fuck down.
It's almost like a pro player's equivalent of corporate speak, where they're trying to say something profound, but like it's actually just stupid. It doesn't actually
Never
make any
stop
sense.
giving up.
Does Faker have the mentality when he loads into game? I'm not afraid of solo losing this. Of course he doesn't want to solo lose the fucking game. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Legit, just the worst words possible to use.
Yeah. Chobi loads in. You know what? This game, I'm not afraid of solo losing the game.
Oh
wait,
my
big
god.
Janna stonks right
Big
there.
Janna.
Oh,
God, CT chain
barely
Palafox
missed
2
the
times in a row with
chain.
a slow W.
He had to like flash W to get in range, I think. Shenton's not very long. That's the shit that happens with Alistar every time. Like when Blabber would play Talia jungle with Alistar, he would always fucking flash W off of a combo. Otherwise, if you don't start it immediately, you won't get the chain CC.
But I think in this context, like that's 2 times in a row that Contracts hits a taunt on Inspired, and Palafox is too slow. So it's just honestly Palafox is just messing up at this point. It's not that hard
Palafox
to
had to
do.
flash W there if he wasn't in range.
Okay, it's gone. Masu's resetting. Wait, this looks
Oh
brutal.
goodness.
Oh shit, Palafox gonna live?
Wow, somehow. No, I think they're gonna get boxed in. Yeah, they are definitely gonna get boxed in.
Oh.
Janna is so broken. Masu?
What is Masu doing?
Masu?
Masu's legit
Getting a little
trolling.
silly.
What's Buzio doing?
Busio?
Just getting a little silly.
What is FlyQuest doing?
They're so silly,
Why is
RN.
everyone running into turrets? Dude, these guys have lost their minds, actually. That was the easiest play of their lives. They have them boxed out and just wait for the wave, bro.
I remember the Corky from game 1.
Holy shit.
Dude,
the
what
two
was
American
Alan
players
doing
are
there?
actually
Or,
just-
sorry,
Oh
Busio,
my
not Alan. I call him Alan because we're cool like that.
Oh, you're like
like,
cool as
I know him.
fucking chill.
We're like friends, yeah. It's like,
Mm.
no, I forgot you guys just know him as Busio.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. You're that close to someone. It's a pro player.
Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal. I know all the pros. I already think of them as pros. They're just like my peers or whatever.
Everyone respects me.
Dude, look at this. Bad tornado by Buzio. Here it's good.
He said
Walk
everyone
W.
respects
Look how
me.
fast- 2 people on the turret. Quad's taking the wave. Look at Quad. He's on the wave. He's bringing the wave. Whippo flashes in on turret. Masu takes 2 turret shots. And look where Buzio is. Where is he going?
Ooh.
Wow.
Didn't want to take the boomerang, so he runs into the tier 2 turret and then runs into the boomerang. Oh my god, man. He goes, Wow, he's so cute for that.
Huh. What the fuck?
All good. All good. Reset. Mental reset right now. It's all good.
Fuck is that?
I'm so ditzy.
You know,
Dude, I
maybe
think-
that wasn't the best idea.
No, guys, don't buy Ardent. Ardent sucks balls. I think the most OP items for supports is Moonstone Redemption as a like duo item. I'm pretty sure the way it works is Redemption gets duplicated, like heal gets duplicated by Moonstone. So like Moonstone isn't just like a little bit more healing on Redemption; it's literally over 40% more. And oh, hold on, E-Flash. Finally, we get our combo off. But Quad just flashes away from this, right? Yep. Oh, the fuck! Oh my god, again!
Shed ult.
Oh wow, that was very ugly. That was an ugly fight.
Well, they did commit to it.
What just happened?
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened?
You never say they don't commit to stuff.
Let it be known that Shopify goes all in for those. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, this is a hard game for B-Boy to play. Xayah against Jinx doesn't feel good. You're outranged most of the game, and you want people to be diving you. Ori against Xayah also sucks. It's really, really hard to ever hit the Ori.
Ow, that
without
zapped
being
it
stunned.
half of his health. Do people max W on Jinx, or is it Q?
Q first.
It depends on the match.
Dude, I was thinking going Navori on Jinx and then putting down infinite traps.
Oh. Max trap first.
Could be something. Could be something.
Rush Navori trap spam. I mean, that ability is pretty crazy, no?
It's crazy, yeah. So
Oh,
OP.
you could trap into trap if you had enough attack speed.
Don't know. That would be funny though if you could. Oh, double taunt.
Holy
double
shit, what a fucking opener. Wow, that Shen damage is actually on Giga. And they lose?
And
the fight
Paddle
off
Fox is
that?
dead.
What the fuck?
Oh!
What is happening?
He inspired. Oh my god, inspired quad combo right there. That was fucking nasty.
Hey god, Fudge flashed out of the way.
Oh. Oh.
All right, GG's.
Okay, that's game. That's game.
Wait, how did
Wow.
they lose that fight so hard off that engage? Was everyone too far or what?
There was no
Have you ever
damage, yeah.
seen somebody flash the ult with the ball? That was amazing coordination by Quad and Inspired. The start was so nice. Look at it, double, but like no damage follow up and God, wow, you play that.
Dude, B-Boy should have
horribly.
just ult
B-Boy.
flashed in on that
Yeah,
shit. And
B-Boy,
fucking
where
one-shot
is
them
like
both.
no? He should have.
It was
queued.
2 auto attacks from Xayah.
Did you see the?
That's what Sven was saying. He said B-Boy's a fucking KDA playing
Rod?
pussy. Oh, deserved. Deserved. Should have flashed in, bitch.
The AD is close enough that the splash damage probably kills him.
It probably does, but it still looks really
It does
funny.
look really funny. You're right. But I think that unfortunately is probably the end of the hopes here for Shopify. You know, I just feel like their carries are just getting way too far behind, and they're not really being able to find a lot.
We'll win, guys. We'll win. Just fight.
I'm going to kill them, okay? I'm going to kill them.
Yeah, we're
Man, these comms are crazy, man. It's so cool.
we lose Otacon. They're on soul point into the bot side river.
This Slee build is vile.
So he is gonna
I
have
feel like
time
Roa
where
Serifs
mini and then some time
is
exhausted, he can't actually build up that passive.
it's just like a very like efficient build, but it's really just super slow. So I almost feel like you should play it on like playmaking type mids more, like Ari and Talia. Talia makes sense to do this. Don't love it on stuff like Victor who doesn't do damage.
That Nocturne Q kind of cranked.
Yeah, there's no way for Fudge to really
I mean, Shen
I
has
have to
0
reg my
armor right
enjoyer.
now.
at all. FlyQuest gonna go ahead and start it up.
Oh, this is Mountain Soul for FlyQuest. The game is looking very dire.
They've already used the Weaver's
Okay,
ult.
wow, very
nice.
Very nicely ulti to start. What is Inspired doing? He just oh Whippo inting. Whippo's inting. Oh, wait, never mind. No,
He's
crazy.
unkillable. Unkillable inting.
Oh, he gets out.
But it's way too late. Fudge gets caught up in the chompers as
Oh,
Inspired
never mind.
continues
He's
to
not.
play the last 2 living players on
He's
Oh my god,
You didn't like how
ow.
Inspired played that fight? I thought it was fine. I think you In this kind of
No,
comp, I think you have to do that as Nocturne. Like, just
Yeah, you know what?
not full
My
commit.
mistake.
Like
He said-
I think he went on someone near Zaya and got her to flinch, right?
Yeah.
There's no Narbar, force the fight. That's all you have to do.
I couldn't tell if he went on Zaya or went on someone near Zaya, but it was good what he did. Yeah, no, wow. Wow, B-Boy really is a KDA player right there. That was fucking crazy what he did. He didn't even react to Ori ulti. He just ulted Nocturne ulti because he was so scared.
Can you react though? Like if you expect the Oriole, don't you kind of have to ult at that timing?
I would just try, you know, like just try to see the animation a little bit before you ult.
If Palafox and Fudge and B-Boy can't follow up on it,
Maybe it's hard because there's so much sound cancer from Nocturne ulti going wah, 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 wah in your ear. Won't be able to fucking hear anything.
This game kind of ends with a bit of a whimper.
Sound cancer.
Oh,
man.
Spired's too clean, dude. Doesn't matter what his team does.
what his Nocturne mechanics when he like pushes R, or maybe Q.
Yeah. Whippo.
This is the biggest problem I have with this build. This build does 0 damage. B-Boy? Like, yeah, they're behind, right? But like, Zai should not be doing this little damage to a melee.
Seos dies there?
Yeah.
What the flip?
I think like this build feels good. It feels like you're doing stuff, but it's fucking terrible. My experience with Janna is she is one of the few enchanters that like doesn't push lane, where like Lulu and Karma help you push. Janna doesn't. So you do need to be pretty aggressive with her for it to work. Whoa, Masu. No flash here, but no damage.
Oh,
God.
Where did Zaya go?
Exploded by Ori there. Jesus.
GG!
Oh.
Boom!
Dude, in Fearless Game 3s, you see some wild stuff. Janna, Shen Jungle. B-Boy plays like Pirate Software. Dude, did you guys see the DrLupo and Pirate Software stuff recently? It is so funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, did you guys see the DrLupo stuff? Where he's
Yeah.
cheating in Pog Champs?
Yeah. Absolute fucking clown.
I mean, it's I mean, to give context to people who didn't keep up, like basically DrLupo, this guy's like known for the main thing I know him for is like he did a lot of charity streams for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So I associate him with being like a nice person, right? Because that's a great cause. Children's Cancer Hospital, raising awareness and funds for them and stuff. He played in Pog Champs as a 100K tournament with a bunch of streamers, and he's a 600 elo player playing a 1300 elo player. He'll probably lose that like 99 times out of 100 normally. Loses his queen on turn 8. So he loses his queen very early for free, just like, you know, randomly and very
blundered.
badly. And then he plays the theoretical 26 best moves in a row afterwards and beats him in a crazy upset. and basically like the I read a comment where it's basically like this guy went from not knowing how to play the game, basically like barely knowing what his pieces do, to playing better than Magnus Carlsen in the same game. And he just like quadrupled down that he didn't cheat, and then he made an apology and said, well, the way I cheated was I had the stream open on my second monitor, so I dropped out of the tournament. That's not what he did. He used the chess engine. He just full on cheating his ass off. And then he's like, okay, you know, eventually he's like, I was listening to my chats. Actually, chat was telling me the moves. So someone combed through his chat and said, they literally wrote down every single move that his chat told him to do. No one was telling him the cheated moves. And then he said, okay, well, I did cheat and I'm sorry. I just cheated in this one game. And then someone looked at his previous game and he cheated in that game too. It's just so crazy. This guy cannot admit to like being a piece of shit. It's just crazy.
Well, he did eventually. But
He still hasn't admitted that he cheated throughout his entire. And now people are thinking, well, this guy, if he cheated in these 2 tournaments, right, in these 2 matches, like what else does he cheat in?
did he not? I thought he had a big post about like saying oops.
The thing is, his opponent was 1300, not 3K. Like, isn't it possible his opponent just threw?
Oh.
Let's just assume he's cheating, but like maybe his opponent just had a bad game.
True.
Yeah,
Maybe he got really lucky.
dude.
Is it impossible that
hilarious.
a noob chess player just makes perfect moves?
No, it's not.
Oh my god! And dude, there was like one part too where he was like, a lot of the top like chess YouTubers like made videos on it, and I was like watching Gotham Chess talk about it, and it's like he is making moves that not even Magnus Carlsen would think of in 3 seconds. He is doing, with zero hesitation. He can think of these moves that not even the best players in the world could think of.
Well, that's why it was
makes
luck.
the move in 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
It is hilarious. I was thinking about it.
It takes
and it's like,
so much time to move a piece from one square to another. Yeah, like how can you do it in 3 seconds?
bro. I was thinking
Yeah, like I can't even find my mouse that quick.
yeah. I just I am just like totally amazed that people like him can still like have sponsors, they can still have like streaming careers, they still have fans. I just like don't understand.
Okay, what if he was chaotic good though? What if he needed to cheat to get the money to give it to St. Jude's Hospital?
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, he should have pulled that out in his apology.
Wasn't it like a
I was
literal
doing it
charity
for children.
tournament?
You guys don't care about children with cancer?
Wait,
He knew
what was
nobody
the
else would
tournament?
do the good he would do with the money. He needed it. It was just Pog Champs. It's not charity. It's just
It's not a charity
a
tournament?
match with celebrities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I know people have gotten away with worse, but it's just like, bro, like, come on, you couldn't find like someone else to watch other than like Dr. Disrespect. Like, you can't find someone who hasn't sexted a minor to watch. Like, there's like infinite content creators out there. I just don't. I'll never get it.
Yeah, I mean, the
Damn,
cheating
like,
cheating
these
is
guys-
just fucking disgusting for sure. Cheating in
Yeah.
anything.
I also think it would like, it's about how it's done too, because I could imagine a world where someone cheats and they're like, it was a moment of weakness, it was fueled by ego, I'm being an idiot, I'm really sorry, and come clean with it. But it's like the way he's like manipulating people.
Dude, I don't know.
He brought the guy that he cheated the match against onto his stream and basically got him to like apologize to him and said, like,
What?
you don't think I'm cheating, right? And it's
He
like,
did?
he's like humiliating the guy that he cheated the match against, trying to get like
Did he
like,
actually?
yeah, it's like
What
the
the
way that
fuck?
it's done.
Nah,
right,
that's
is,
creepy.
Like,
That's fucking
it's
creepy.
so like, let me see what I can get away with, like constantly, like over and over and over again, like just see like how many lies I can get away with. Like that just makes me feel like the guy's slimy. Then if he just cheated and he said,
Yes.
"Yeah, I'm sorry, that was a really stupid thing to do. I just didn't want to look like a really shitty player, and I like did something that I know I shouldn't have."
To me, it doesn't even matter that he like let's say he did just instantly admit it. I don't think it changes anything for me. Like,
Yeah.
to even go to the length of literally cheating at all.
Yeah.
In any capacity.
Yeah.
In the
So you
fucking
think if someone does
games.
cheat, they should just lie about it because there's no benefit to admitting it?
I think whether he's lying about it constantly or instantly admitted it, it's the same. Like the fact is that he's fucking
So
cheating.
you should never instantly admit if you make a mistake.
I think
You
it's
should just double down,
it
double
just
down, double
adds to
down.
the
I don't know.
layers of how funny it is when he doesn't admit it.
I see what you're saying, Sneaky. Like the action itself is like already really fucked up and shows what kind of person that like you are. But I feel like it's worse. Like, don't you feel like it's a little bit worse?
It
when
adds to it, yeah.
You're also trying to manipulate people to like downplay what you did, and then it's just like, I don't know. I think that's worse. On top
I mean,
of it.
it gets worse and worse the longer you go on. But like, I don't think him instantly admitting it makes it forgivable.
Yeah, okay. So we're on the same page. Like it's bad no matter what, and it's I would never look at the person the same way. It's like,
Yeah.
if I found out Lena was using like wall hacks in CS, like I would think of her differently, right? Like, after that, I would literally look at her differently for the rest of our lives. And it's just like, why? Like I just like, like it's all ego, right? Like just like, you obviously like, this stems from the fact that like you would be insecure about your performance in the game, and you want to be seen as like a better player than you are, and like, it's all this stuff, right? Like there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
But like if I saw her do wall hacks and then she lied about it, that would be like, I don't even know. Like I don't think I could trust her ever again.
Yeah, you,
It's like
you
another
break
level.
trust for
It's
sure.
Another level of like it being fucked up.
Mhm.
And Tyler one actually said it the best on his stream too. He was saying like, you don't just like randomly cheat for the first time in chess. You have to practice how to cheat. So he had a plan, and he had already practiced how he would use the chess engine to cheat in this tournament.
Really?
Like it
It's
wasn't
not.
like a spur of the moment decision of just like, fuck, I'm losing, now it's time to cheat because I really want to win this match. It was like DrLupo had planned out and already like set it up so that he could cheat.
Yep.
You have to actively be putting moves into the engine. So I guess he had to have actively been like
Oh,
keeping
really?
up the whole time that he's playing.
Yeah, I did. I don't know, man. It's all disgusting as fuck.
Yeah.
I think literally cheating in video games should actually be some sort of level of crime. Because it's
Oh my
actually
God.
just that
Well, I
nasty.
think when there's money involved, yes, right? I think if
It's
I'm
literally
playing
a
you in
crime.
chess- well, if I'm playing you in chess for a for fun match, we're just like, yo, 1v1 me in chess, and I pull up an engine and cheat against you. I don't think that should be a crime. But if it's a $100,000 tournament, yeah, it should be a crime.
Okay, but like the problem is the cheats are rampant in games and they completely ruin games. So it's like, what's the actual response to the cheating in the game? Is like, okay, well, make the anti-cheat better. And if you don't, then okay, it just ruins the whole game. The game is just completely unplayable trash.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't know how
so
you.
you're saying like if you aimbot in Valorant, it should be a crime.
Jail time.
I think it should have some level of repercussions. Obviously, it's not going to get like actually pursued all the time, but it should have the ability to be legit bad, and people will be less likely to do it because there's legal action that's potential. Like, obviously, it doesn't have to be like, okay, you're going to jail for fucking life, or you're going to jail for months. Like, something at the minimum, I think.
Something like an electric chair or maybe firing squad then?
Yeah, those sound good.
What's that prison in El Salvador?
Scary Jerry on the Ezreal, let's go. Now Tails actually trying to win. They have like we have a real draft going. We got Lilia into Sedge.
I feel like
Sion blind pick. That's impact specialty right there, baby.
The Ajax I've seen has been good. That wasn't in an A.
Yeah, well, that's not an age trucks. Also, I remember this too. On TL, we would just instantly lock Sion when we saw Ezreal on the enemy team. If it was
Really
viable. We did that to you in the finals, I'm pretty sure. Because Ezreal, for some reason, Ezreal just does 0 damage to Sion. He just has too much HP.
Pac was kind of just playing Sion though, wasn't he? Like I was fucking Twitch, and then I was Ez.
Oh yeah, Twitch also does it.
Why don't people play Twitch? The champion's so broken.
True.
You just can't farm.
Literally
can't
one
farm.
tap their team, press R.
It's APO.
Saves
It's
mid.
There's mid and Yon Ziggs.
Dear God, please save my soul.
What's the support?
Wow, I am a absolutely certified Rel hater. I think this champ sucks balls.
What?
I can never predict what Doublelift's opinion on a champion's gonna be, like specifically supports. It feels
Really?
so fucking random to me. Yeah, like you'll like certain champs and just hate other champs, and like it's just
I think it's
I never know what it's gonna be.
For me, it's all about like what the champ can theoretically do if played perfectly, and Rel is just terrible. I don't even know what to say. Like she just sucks. There's only one thing she can do, which is flash WR, right? Like that's the one play that you get to make with Rel, because Q has piss range, W impossible to hit on someone with eyeballs. Yeah, you basically just flash out of the bush and just WR and hope you get 2. Once you do that and it doesn't work, you're instantly dead. Rakan can like fail the engage and live. Alistar can like fail the engage and live, but like Nautilus and Rel, they don't get to fail the engage and live. Scary Jerry. Scary Jerry. E level 1 from Yon. E level 1 from Yon.
Ooh, that's 90 mana.
Criminal. Criminal.
It's bad to push, bro. You can't push with E level 1, bro.
Criminal.
You are definitely one to. So we'll take a look.
Okay. Nice. Good mana trade right there. Level 3 to level 2. Get Scary Jerry to use his E. One thing about Biscuits being changed is Ezreal's laning got a lot worse because he actually ooms now pretty easily. Biscuits were kind of barely keeping him in the lane for the long run. So one like really good strat to do against Ez is just to like fist fight level 2 and 3 until he's like pretty low mana. Then it's super awkward for him.
True. Unless he's hitting everything, then you're probably fucking
Yeah, I mean
low.
he can get a ton of mana by hitting WE. I think you end up positive 50 mana or something like that. But if you miss your W, sucks. Yeah, you gain mana from hitting Ws. You don't just get a refund.
It's 10 mana positive. W costs 50, and you restore 60 mana plus the mana of the ability that hits them. Meaning the ability becomes free. So yeah, if you WE, you get the 70 mana back from the E, and then 60. So yeah, you're up 10.
And that's why you
ever
got
maxed
old
W on Ezreal?
knowledge.
No.
Dude, you used to get
Have you
so
ever
much
tried W
mana
max?
on the old tier.
Oh, look at this. Wow, he almost died there. He's still dead.
He's
still
probably dead. Oh my! What the fuck? Oh!
Shit, he got anal.
Yeah.
After their win, Scary Jerry was talking a lot of trash about how he feels like, you know, he is equal to Yon, one of the best bot laners in the LTA.
And so it is the start there. Core JJ started out on Huhi, and then the crashdown does force the flash. Once that ignite is on, he knows not going to miss this. Flash is in.
The cooldown refund's so crazy. Look at Yon. Like, this is exactly what you start with Q. He gets 2 Qs. If you start with E, this is like something I always see on hit versus do wrong. They pop their first 3 blight with E. Then in the combo, you get EQE, but you want QEQ.
Meteos talked about learning this the other day.
Wait, really?
And Sneaky told me, no, everyone does Q first. Nobody does E first.
There's
And I
so many
said,
terrible. There's so
I
many
see a lot of
terrible.
people who do E first.
It's actually like literally like Varus is surprisingly difficult to play, which is why like no solo queue players can play him well. There's like a lot of things you can do wrong on Varus. Like one thing you can also do that's pretty interesting is like you can, if like everything's on CD, you can like auto 3 times and then ulti to get like your Q and E reset.
True.
Because that also gives you cooldown refund, which no one like.
No one's ever done that.
To be honest, it'll almost never happen, but like if you know that you can do that, it's like it gives you like one more option to reset your.
Yeah, yeah. Like situationally, it can be really good.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Bye bye.
That was pretty cool. Dude, I saw a.
That was
very
some
cool-
actual ponage right there.
Dude, that was actually a crazy timeline when like TL hired you as a fucking like fill to try to help them in relegation. Yeah. That's what that was.
Yeah, it was mercenary mode.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
Did they give you the bag for that?
I was compensated pretty well.
You got the fucking bag, huh? You got the goddamn bag.
The bag.
The bag.
Dude, like, even imagine being TL in that scenario is fucking crazy. Like, we suck so bad, just slap in this random dude who we think is good, and he's gonna carry us.
Like, what the fuck? Imagine you're the 80 carry. It's like, hey, I know we've worked with you all year, but Doublelift's coming in for this.
Yeah, I don't know. Who was it? The Fabby?
I've
Like
never
after the
played it
Fabby
before.
thing?
It was actually Piglet, and Piglet took Golden Glue's job mid because
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Wait, Piglet was mid?
Yeah, Piglet. It was mid. You don't remember Midlet? He's
I
playing
mean,
Ahri and
now that you mention it,
Cassia.
I vaguely remember it, but
And I can also tell, like, I think the thing is, like, Piglet had a huge ego, so he was like, I could just feel the bad vibes from him the whole time I was on the team. Like, where he's just, like, constantly disapproving of, like, that I'm, like, playing 80 carry and he has to play mid. I think, like, he would rather have them gotten a mid laner, right? And, like, it kind of feels kind of insulting that he got replaced, kind of, but, like, he still gets to play. He just has to play mid.
He was the like original turbo toxic import.
Yeah, the vibes were just so weird. I was just like, I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna do my thing. You know, like I don't really give a fuck if Piglet likes me or not. Like I'm just gonna. Lorlo was great vibes though. Like he was playing well, and he fucking was just like so positive. He's like so grateful to get to play with you. You know, like I'm so happy that you're on the team now, and like. I was like, dude, this is great. Like I feel very welcome, but I just got weird vibes from Piglet.
Just this angry aura from mid lane.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Wait, that was with Dardoch as well?
No, it was Rainover.
Oh.
The thing is, the team on paper was
Holy
not bad. It was
shit.
Rainover, Lorlo, and Mats. And then, well, I really like playing with Mats, but he had like anxiety issues on stage. So I think at one point we swapped to Adrian. And I was like telling Matt, I'm like, I think like, you know, I think Matt's a better player for the team, but he just has like this problem where when he gets on stage, he gets super nervous. It's not even nervous. Like he's like explaining, he's like, I can't breathe. Like I'm gonna get like, you know, like I can't focus at all. And I was trying to tell him, I was like, damn, that fucking sucks, bro. Like, gonna have to.
Bench you.
Pretty bad for a pro player.
Gonna have to replace you, dude. Actually, that's holy shit. APA just got exploded.
Where did Ziggs go?
He got flanked by Huhi and headbutted into the team.
I'm sorry you're going through something like that, man. You know, I think what's best is we just bench your ass.
No, dude. Actually, I was a good teammate. I duoed with him every single day until he got some confidence back, and then we fucking completely smurfed in relegations together.
That's fucking shit.
Got him back on the team when he was.
You don't get enough
better.
credit for being such a good teammate.
I really don't. And a humble one at that.
I feel like so many people fixate on those moments of extreme toxicity instead of the duoing with your teammate moments.
Thank you. That was such a funny flash headbutt by Huhi.
Oh my god, APA got fucking owned.
He did. No, but like I was so toxic to YellowStar. It was absolutely insane. I still look back on those times and I'm like cringing.
Like, what were you toxic about? Like,
I was just like sighing and shit during scrims when everybody would make a bronze play. Like I was not in the mood to help him at all. And like the thing is, like I was just so fucking disappointed because I thought YellowStar was gonna be this great shot caller, and then we went to this tournament, IEM Katowice, I think, and in the middle of the tournament, we just had this discussion about like, no one on the team was making any fucking calls, and then I was saying, I was like, isn't YellowStar supposed to be making the calls? Like it's kind of why we got him, so we could have like a shot caller, and the rest of us could focus on like our individual play, and then. You know, we came to this disagreement. It's just like, well, fuck it. Like, Bjergsen and Doublelift, you guys are the main shot callers now. And I was just like, at that point, I was just like so annoyed. And I just like I never like got unemotional about it. I was always like super annoyed at YellowStar no matter what he did.
Jesus, man.
Okay, and like one thing that also tilted me that really shouldn't have tilted me is back then, everyone played solo queue till like 2 or 3 a.m., right? Like, and like woke up at like 10. That's pretty normal. You know what I mean? Like that, just like a DGen schedule, like staying up late at night playing solo queue and streaming and stuff.
Yeah.
And YellowStar got up every day, like at a normal person's time, like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., like 7 a.m., you know, in the morning. And he would just play solo queue then. So like, basically like never saw the guy outside scrims because like by the time scrims were done, he's eating dinner and getting ready for bed. And like he had already played like 5 hours of solo queue before. And I was like, why does this dude not just like sync up with the rest of the team and stuff? You know, like why does he have to like do this? It really shouldn't have been a big deal, but like,
it would have been better if you guys had matched.
He was hovering plat at the time in solo queue, and that tilted.
I mean, the morning queues are a lot harder.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so like I'm like,
in the morning
I need
is
to deal with it, right? Like I want to play with my support outside of like scrims, but like I can't because the guy's solo queuing in plat lobbies at 7 a.m. and I'm playing till like 3 a.m.
Did he never get out of plat or what? Like, how was he stuck there?
He eventually got to diamond.
Diamond.
We were already like, yo, we need to find a new support.
Oh wow, he got diamond. Impressive.
Yeah, bro. Like I was omega tilted, and like if I was a better person, I would. I don't think the environment was like good for him to improve in, and I shouldn't have been such a dick about it. Also, he took it like a champ, bro. Like, he was never annoyed at me. He was always trying his best, and I was just done with him. So honestly, props to him for having such a great attitude.
He took it like a champ, getting completely bullied.
I was a total menace to him. Like
he turned the other cheek and let me fucking slap it.
Yeah,
dude, the sighing thing is so funny because like that is like one of the most obvious forms of tilt.
I distinctly remember this one time. I was like, yo, you gotta stop standing behind me in lane because like we're playing against Bard and you're getting me stunned. And then we like the next minute he stood behind me and he got me stunned.
And he just let out a massive sigh.
I was like, I was like, bro, like just stand anywhere, but literally directly behind me, bro. Completely tilting the fuck out of me. No flash from that previous scrum. Getting incredibly low. Can they actually nail the smite here and secure it? It looks like DSG will get
DSG get Otacon.
I think you should definitely be able to one-shot Otacon with checks notes Talia Ezreal.
Ooh.
Once Doublelift loses respect for you, you're fucking Donezo.
It's actually true. It's 100% true. I never denied it 1 second. Once I lose respect for you as a teammate, it's fucking over. I mean, you're not getting it back unless you play like Faker himself.
I mean, like that's not even an actual bad thing though. Like I never really lost respect for my teammates. Like losing in the first place is kind of crazy. Like they actually have to be doing some demon shit.
What is causing you to lose respect? If it's like someone just stood behind you for a bard queue, and then it's like, yeah, this guy's fucking dead to me. He's dog shit. Everything he does is bad. Then it's maybe a little extreme.
Yeah, but he described how many layers there were to it.
Fucking practicing, like showing up to scrims, fucking hungover, like not addressing any problems that are brought up, and like, yeah, they're not worth your time.
Yeah,
I think that era as well, it was pretty cutthroat like that sometimes. And that's how it felt on CLG.
Which roster?
Every single one.
Like it felt cutthroat?
Yeah, like on CLG, bro, like we were always doing musical chairs with the roster, right? Like I joined, it was... Wow, I feel so old talking about this. Hotshot GG, Big Fat GG, Chowster, Saint Vicious.
Yeah.
Then we benched Hotshot for Void Boy. We benched Chowster for Loco Doco, so Chowster could go mid because GG was retiring, and we benched Saint Vicious for Hotshot Jungle, and it's just like there's like every single 3-month cycle we would have a new roster. And I guess I just got to the point where it's just like, well, everyone's replaceable, you know, like every fucking few months, just someone new is coming into the team. So it never really felt like a great team culture to be in, but yeah, I'm sure that's how it rolled over into like what Link was feeling.
The Manifesto.
Manifesto, yeah. I mean, I'm going to maintain this, like, and like.
I completely forgot what was in that thing.
Friends. Like, we go to race together and stuff. We're like actually IRL friends. People think we have like a horrible relationship or something. What he said was 100% right. Like, I was not a good teammate.
What did he say? Like, I literally forgot everything in there.
He said some good and bad things about everybody, and he said good things about me.
Wait,
and then he said, like,
the Donezo Manifesto, right?
Yeah.
If you
he said nice things about me. He actually glazed me.
Nice. Yeah, no, I mean, he talked about his time on C9. He told us about it. He was like, on C9, you know, their teamwork is on another level. They play for vision, you know, like that's the objective. And we're like, whoa, like we don't really play like that. And yeah, the main thing everyone remembers about it is like they think of it as he made a Google Doc just flaming all of his former teams. But I think he was just kind of like just yapping about what it was like, because he just felt like, okay, well,
yeah, it's like a combination.
Yeah, it was just like his experience.
DSG,
Yeah.
very much competitive.
Wait, is it called the Donezo Manifesto because of that quote about you?
Can they possibly kill Yon?
No, I actually think it's called the Donezo Manifesto because he titled it that. I'm pretty sure.
I thought it
he
was the
done-
title. I don't remember.
I think it was the title.
He titled it the Donezo Manifesto.
Dude, I don't even.
That makes it sound so much less serious.
Yeah, it wasn't in the title. It was just a nickname. Okay, I don't know.
I thought it was a nickname. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, regardless.
there's
of
no way you call it a Donezo Manifesto. Like, that's just not a fucking title.
That's what you think.
And then turn it into an uneven fight. That Otacon slow becomes massive.
Gonna actually get a catch here onto Castle. Castle just getting locked down and burst down.
Wow, Aatrox looks strong.
When one bit of CC lands so
QSS is absolutely massive.
Damn, someone linked a Reddit post that had the Donezo Manifesto, but none of the links to it work.
Not right after he bought it, but pretty
The doc
close.
is deleted.
And yeah, that makes
It's lost to fucking history.
coming up right now. DSG
No, you'll probably be able to
already
find it
there.
like YouTube videos of people going over it or something.
Dangerous for Yon.
Dude, I feel like there wasn't as much of that back then.
People
Especially for the
actually have the
league
worst
scene.
memory of stuff like that because it's like the legend became more than the thing. Another thing that everyone always says is that I dashed into Victor, but I didn't at all. I just walked up.
I didn't fucking dash.
Like, remember when we lead into the Victor? And then I was like, it's like, no, I don't, because that literally didn't happen. Like, you don't remember it.
Yeah, I mean, you would remember better than anyone, I think. If you asked
Damn,
me,
this was such fucking peak early league content.
if you asked me if you dashed or not, it's just a 50-50.
Core now going on a little
I don't
Yeah,
fucking
I
remember.
actually don't remember. But it's like people are so confident that they remember it correctly, too. Where I'm like, how do you how are you so confident?
Wait, you didn't dash on Victor?
No, I just walked up to him because I thought he had no CDs. I don't even think I had E up.
How is DSG's just winning?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
But
Castle's
not
kind
bad.
of fucking cooking. Oh no, the CC!
Saves him.
The dragon at the end of the day here, but DSG do get one kill on the
Oh!
until APA on the back end.
Most outgoing and charismatic person I've ever met. Good friend, yet a horrible teammate.
I think that's crazy. He thought I was outgoing, bro. I think that just goes to show how fucking. I'm not. I don't think I'm charismatic either. I think he honestly. We're just good friends.
And now they all will
Damn, I'm so distracted from this game. My bad. Focus up. Focus up.
Focus the fuck up, bro.
Doublelift did in
It's really just
fact
a
not
podcast
dash.
with LCS on in the background.
He did not dash. I can confirm.
From the Otacon, that takedown slow actually looked quite.
Wouldn't it be crazy if Doublelift fucking was wrong about that? Like, did you really have to go confirm that?
I mean, I just wanted to see what it looked like because I was like, I don't even remember.
You think he's just
Like, I know he just
had
got.
that shit linked to him so many times, and he just had convinced himself he didn't dash when he actually did?
That'd be funny as fuck.
Yeah,
I didn't fucking
fucking
dash. I didn't
moron.
even fucking die to Victor.
I didn't even go to Worlds in 2016. I don't know what you're talking about.
People misconstrue it.
Dude, I actually thought that entire Worlds was so fucked because you guys made it out of groups going 2 and 4, and we
Yeah.
went 3 with no tiebreaker. And I was at that point, I was just like, this format is fucking dog shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, why the fuck do we have to play Samsung and RNG in our group? And it's just cancer, bro. And we go 3 and 3. We don't get a tiebreaker. Life's not fair.
Yeah, no, the group format is
That's
just
true. I
ass.
think you guys were a stronger team at the time for sure.
It is what it is.
Don't worry, we
Oh,
got
shit,
to
Yon.
fight
Oh my
Samsung
God.
immediately
Wait,
after.
Did he live? Actually? Wow. Yon is gonna kill everyone here.
Oh my god. Dude, it's true. Ezreal's doing ZDPS to Sion.
Yeah. My theory about Ezreal is he doesn't deal with hard tanks at all. Like Ornn, Sion, Cassante, terrible. But squishy top laners, good. Like Rumble, or like, fucking like Aurora or some shit. So good.
How about you give him a Blade of the Ruined King? How's that sound for killing tanks?
Ooh.
Scary Jerry steals the Baron. Let's
Scary Jerry!
Wait, what? How far behind am I?
Scary Jerry!
Oh my god, he got it! What the fuck? I'm refreshing.
Did Umpty not have smite?
What's game time? Game time.
I'm on replay, bro. I'm on replay.
Okay, I just got his replay.
Let's see. The smite
I
judge
love
here.
that by DSG. Do you see how they picked it up without any idea if it was gonna if Umpty had smite or not? But because you don't know what you don't know, so they just do it, right? They just do it, and it just so happened that Umpty had smited for the fight.
I mean, sometimes did he actually not have smite? There's no way.
Yeah, he
TL
didn't. He didn't.
Doesn't have smite.
He didn't have smite.
TL didn't have
Umpty did
smite.
not have smite. You can see it in the
Okay, I
replay.
mean, that's just. I mean, the replay summoners is usually fucking wrong.
Wait, Castle's 050. But no, I don't. No, it's not necessarily wrong.
A lot of the time it is. I mean, it's definitely not fucking like consistent or whatever. Not always accurate.
There you go.
Yeah.
Investigator Kobe.
Just like all your Meteos facts. Not always quite accurate.
On to Drake, who he is looking.
It depends if it's a fun fact or not.
How do we differentiate between a fun fact and a real fact?
Usually I'll
Just-
say fun fact first.
Just the tone of your voice, maybe?
No, usually I'll preface it with fun fact.
Umpty Zonya's the combo. Very nice.
Oh
Wow,
my
they get
God,
stole,
Action does it
though.
again!
They got stole. Wait, DSG might actually win this. Wait, hold on.
How am I so behind, man? How?
Run for your lives.
Yeah, DSG might win this. Not sure.
Run for your lives. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. It was all a bait.
I'm watching it all natty with spoiler reactions.
I think Scary Jerry might die. He actually might die here.
On to Scary Jerry.
Look at him. Look at him. He's getting boxed in. E, slow him, stun him. He's dead.
Who's dead? Who the fuck is dead? Oh! Man down.
Like poise, I guess.
No way do they end this here.
To kind of come out of these fights ahead, especially when it looked like DSG were gonna take it.
Yeah, who he is back. Can he buy enough time?
Wait.
He's gonna be up in 5, but it doesn't look like
Wait.
it matters. There's only a couple minions.
No, it's over.
So they just get Baron and they get Soul and they get butt fucked. Did Castle get an assist? No way.
I think he was 060 now, 70.
That would have been 07 now.
Holy shit. Baron stolen, Soul stolen.
I haven't seen Aatrox look like a human champ in LCS yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
I am in fact 100% sure that something like, Rumble, Gragas top, that's what NA needs, guys. We need something
Gragas?
that's
I don't know about
guaranteed to do
Gragas.
something useful.
If I was a top lane drafter, I would be picking Scion Renekton.
Gragas Lee is good.
Gwen.
Knock people into the rocks.
I don't know. I feel like Gragas is like real fucking hitter. I feel like you have to be a Gragas player for him to be good. I think an average player picking up Gragas is not going to make it worth picking. When are we going to do our podcast where we all just pass the vase around and say stupid shit?
Soon. It's coming.
Is it against like Twitch TOS to get high on stream?
No.
I don't think so.
Could we like
As long as it's
do,
legal in your state, you could just take a fucking bong rip right now.
like
I don't know if your sponsors would like it, but
every game we do one more edible until we lose.
Oh
no,
my god.
edibles are so fucked. I hate edibles.
So like the first game we're like only a little bit high and like we probably win, and the next game it's like closer.
No, because the thing is, like, you would just feel nothing until you just felt like dying. Edibles are such a trap.
That's true. I've never had a good experience with an edible. Dude, I've had the worst experiences for sure with edibles. It's probably why I just never get high anymore. Like, just remember just like drooling all over myself and just I can't stop laughing and it's just terrible. It's terrible.
That doesn't sound like that bad of an experience.
No, but like it's like the really panicked I can't stop laughing. Or like I'm not laughing because something's really funny. I just like I'm like losing control of my body.
A monka.
I don't know. For me, what would happen with them is like if I took too many, I would like. I feel like my eyes were gonna like fall out of my head unless I was like holding on to like
what?
With my face around them, and then like, I just couldn't think straight, and I would just like have to, like I would try like laying down or sitting down
because your eyeballs were gonna fall out.
So yeah, like if I closed my eyes, I felt like they were gonna like fucking like stink into my head.
What the fuck happened? Like, Jesus Christ!
It was actually awful, and I would have to just like
understand.
I literally would just pace up and down the hallway in my apartment for like 2 hours straight until it went away.
Yeah, no, bro. Like but when you like vape or like you smoke,
it was so bad.
It does not give you that experience at all. Like it's totally normal and it's just chill.
Were you like mega over the dosage or some shit?
I mean, dude, edibles
what you can take
are just fucking cursed.
It's crazy.
Like, I mean, the problem with edibles is that there's no like FDA approval of edibles. So like, you could take the same thing, but it could have a wildly different dosage in it, or like the thing you're eating, it's like not spread out, and it's like one bite could have a lot more than another bite. So you never really know how much you're getting, and it hits you really delayed. It's like an hour or 2 hours after you take it. So you like have some, you don't feel anything, so you have more, and then that's a fucking mistake, and then you're just dying, and it lasts forever.
Uh-huh.
Heisa mid? Is that shit good?
Yeah.
You is a dummy. You know, Core's one of the
Oh
few
my
people
god, it was Nico. Holy fuck. Dude, how did none of us know that?
Oh my god.
Core's one of the few people who I feel like he can play Poppy support. Not very common though. Oh, Castle might be dead here.
Wait, it's Aurora top?
He's almost assuredly dead actually. Just don't flash.
I'm feeling it.
Flash. Just die. Just
Hop,
die.
skip, jump.
Damn.
First blood. And it's extremely efficient because he just did the 3 camp clear into instant gank and recall.
I wonder how worth it that is.
Oh, no, you're gonna lose.
For
How
Zen?
worth it is that?
Not if it only
It's
takes
pretty
3
good.
seconds to pull off,
Okay.
and you
The
can
gank
play
works,
on
yeah,
the other
solid.
side. So there's actually not
It's
Okay.
so the only time it can feel risky is if their jungler is clearing from top to bottom, and then they have like prio mid bot, and they can walk in your bot side.
Yeah.
Like they'll be 4 with
That seems like a
bot
pretty
prio.
massive risk then, is it not? Like, because that happens 50% of the time. If you don't know where the jungler starts, then half the time that play happens, you just lose camps.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on jungle matchup too. Like a Vi can't really invade Xin Zhao. And if your gank works and you have 2 long swords, then a lot of times, even if they're 4 and you're 3, you're still winning it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Leona might
If you're
die
up
here. Leona
against
might die here.
Graves or like Kindred or some just degenerate kill jungler, then
Oh.
you're not gonna want to do that.
Nice one by Yon. That was so nice.
Headshot.
3 kills for TL. That was so fast. Jesus.
By now, XU should take this Raptor on the respawn. This is the other risk that can happen.
Yeah.
Because he knows you starter Raptors.
Dude, that was so great by Core. Did you see how he reacted to Corky's
Yeah, the
drop
Valk.
with W flash? That was very cool. Like
I don't know why Corky didn't Valk during the stun from Leona. That's what it felt like he was gonna do, and they just didn't.
I think he just didn't know that that could happen to him. I didn't think he realized that there's a world where he
Oh, is he
dies.
gonna W it? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. No, he knows.
I actually would not have expected that that's a kill angle on Corky, right? Like from this point,
Yeah.
from right now, I do not expect that I...
Like, why didn't he W there?
He should instantly W, but wow. Core catches him, and then Scary Jerry's mashing flash. He barely gets the flash off. Honestly, they could have killed him in the grounding effect that disables his flash. But then...
I mean, was that not just poorly played by both people on
it was.
PSG?
It was, yeah.
Leona flashed in a straight line, so the W hit him.
Yeah.
Scary Jerry W'd hella late. Like I don't think either of them should have actually died.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Something to know.
Corky probably should have died
Oh my
because he would have got hit by the Kaisa W, or like he would get shot by it at least.
Yeah.
No, but I mean he should have been able to Valk without getting stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have. He should have. He
He
should
had
have
infinite time.
realized what was happening in that moment. I feel like oh my god, wow. Sorry. Random thing, but Jan has a BF sword at 4 minutes. Ridiculous. A lot of people don't know that when you're grounded by well, hold on. Sorry. He's dead again. This game's looking like a stomp. This game's looking completely over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, root. Oh. Flash from XU.
APA whiffed the fuck out of his ult.
I'm not really seeing a world where TL loses this. DSG's team comp is very focused on like one-shotting somebody, but I think it's really, really hard to pick who that person is, right? Like Xin Zhao can ult the engage, so he doesn't take damage. You can't really one-shot Rumble or Nico as easily either. They're probably going to just do their damage no matter what happens. I think TL's comp can win a more extended team fight. They have like consistent damage with Kaisa.
ESG has some crap item spikes right here. I don't think I should fight.
No, but Corky's on
literally
TSG,
all
this
like
is actually totally a good time.
First item. I don't think they should take this fight.
Ooh.
Okay, we TP'd 1 inch. Did you see? Oh, wait a sec. Hold on. How did
Wait! Oh my god!
Sundered Sky! Sundered Sky!
Bruh.
Dude,
What the fuck?
Still. Dude, what the
No.
It's literally an item hit. If they have items, they win this.
Yeah.
Nah.
Dude, look at their items before this fight. They're literally all like probably 500 gold off of a one-item spike.
What an insane fight for them to
I'm
take.
usually not a huge fan of like let's play around items, but in this specific situation, it's so egregious.
Yeah.
I mean, almost died without ulting, right? He's almost changed to full. Look, 1 HP. Flash auto, Sundered Sky that. Sundered Sky castle. He's back to full. And then he walks up to Hui and does the same thing. Boom. Boom. It's ridiculous, man.
Well, like the Sundered Sky
by the
was
way.
full. It was ready to go.
How are we actually deciding like to fight that at that moment? That makes no sense.
I mean, they're probably thinking I first move on top, but he'll just TP and match you, and they'll hard win. Dude, look at that! Almost Rod, almost Sundered Sky. Castle did not have Leandries.
Yeah, I mean,
Literally such huge spikes too for everyone except I guess Rod is kind of whatever, but I mean still
good.
Can he hold the wave? Can he clear the wave? Or will he get dove?
No, I mean,
doesn't even notice the dive's coming.
Oh, he's going up. He's going down, and he's really going down.
Oh my!
Core loves that play where
goodness.
he like flashes into a dashing champ with W. Good patience by Core as well. Like he knows that he doesn't have to ult, so he just still has it. Oh. Ooh.
He just lives the 4-man dive.
Yes, Scary Jerry has to flash away.
And they don't get the turret. Goddamn.
APA's here.
Aim is not going ESG's way. Kaisa's 1 HP. Oh, that was Nico. Holy shit. Damn, they thought that was a
Randall, thanks for gifted.
It was actually Nico. That was smart.
We're seeing Piosik and Berserker playing LCK.
Yeah, I don't think they thought that was
only a little bit. Why?
Yeah, I mean it was actually Nico. So.
Okay.
Oh my God, Core's so annoying. Just let him farm. Let the man's farm. Oh my, he's
literally dead.
He's so annoying.
All right.
He's so annoying that it'll just solo kill him.
You're so cringe, man. Stop.
So annoying. Just let him get the Krugs. Holy shit.
Fucking stop, dude.
I'm definitely a really big fan of that being like the default way of playing from ahead, is just running in the enemy jungle on repeat on their camps, and just because like people will greed for camps. People will fight over their camps eventually. Like they won't just get starved for 10 minutes and lose. So it's like very easy to win the game off of just starving them out. And I mean, if they don't fight for it, you just are also snowballing really hard.
and DSG are closing in on his location. If he face checks, could be in some trouble.
I think Core is probably the best support in LCS at doing that too, where he's just constantly running into enemy jungle, making the jungler's life miserable.
This Poppy is so scary.
Yep. Because I mean, what does a jungler do if you take his camps? Then they feel pressured to do something.
I mean, you're almost
They're
they're
literally
have to be
AFK.
comfortable with not farming and also just being suffocated like out of the game. As opposed to what I notice about NA teams, like this is like pretty actionable. I notice like a lot of NA teams when they're bored, they just start the objective. But it's like instead of playing for that really big dangerous win, it can be way better just to play for these like small wins in their jungle constantly until you get a chunk, you get a flash, you get a kill.
Oh!
Hold on.
Wait, a kill!
APA just died. Oh, what is this TPN? 4v5? 4v4?
4v4.
Oh, they just don't have the damage. They're
Oh, they
so
don't have no
fucking behind.
damage.
Yep.
Damage mod check? Oh, he's dead.
The dragon. Oh my god.
Are we watching Scary Jerry play the game? Is he standing still while fighting them? W,
He
and you
got
push me.
stunned.
Get the rose.
Impact wanted it.
Impact's a pussy. Get the rose next time.
Oh my.
He got it.
It's a trade.
Is that the faker Ari? Oh wow, he got himself canceled.
What the canceled?
Oh no.
Right
What did
into
he
his
say? Oh shit.
Something awful.
I'm just like curious who DSG is scrimming. Like they don't.
Oh, they don't have a coach.
Oh, they don't have a coach.
They fired their coach.
But like you must be getting info from something, right? And as crazy as it sounds, DSG must win some of their scrims, and those scrims might have come, you know, based on this week, they might have come from Aatrox and Aurora top. But I just want to know who they're scrimming because I don't think they scrim tier 2 teams. I could be wrong. I don't really keep up
Have you
too much
scrimmed
with
them?
the other teams. No, we've never scrimmed them. I don't even know if we would want to scrim them before our match because I think it's a lot cooler when we just face them for the first time. Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Is this Kaisa build good at 20 minutes?
Nah, this guy's build sucks, honestly, at 20. He should have this at like 12. Be way better.
12 minutes. Holy fuck, no boots.
If there's a team that just loses every scrim and they don't do what they would do on stage, I don't like scrimming that kind of team.
You mean Banzak Olaf?
Whoa.
Yeah, TSM was pretty annoying to scrim. Not because of in-game play, but like just everything out of draft mostly. Draft and reviews, TSM was just so fucking AIDS.
Dude, nothing exemplifies that era better than like that entire debacle with Banzak and Olaf.
Yep.
And then
that wasn't even the first time we had some shit like Sneaky. Do you remember that time? This was when like Dire was on TSM, and I think Loco was their coach, and just like both sides just joined the lobby and just had multiple people sitting on blue side.
Yeah, we both went
out
blue.
Of blue. And fucking Jack and Reggie had to get involved. We were just like literally stalemate egoing for like 20 minutes.
Yep.
It was so stupid.
Gotta send someone over and be like, hey man, you really need
it was
blue
something
side?
like we were red side the game before, so we're saying like we're blue this next game, but they're like, no, we have 2 blue side matches this week. We're only playing blue, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Wow, that's so ego. Actually, that's so ego.
That was TSM in a nutshell. TSM was just every iteration of the team was like that.
No, bro, the funniest shit was like Parth is a pretty, like, I know you might not think this way, but Parth is actually a pretty chill guy overall, right?
Yeah,
like,
super chill.
Okay, you don't think he's chill, but I viewed him as like pretty relaxed guy.
Yeah, really relaxed.
So we have
Very
these scrims.
smart.
I gotta give everyone context. We have these scrims.
Dude, we've told this story like 20
you can
times.
see who made the lobby, right? You can say like lobbies created by blank. And Meteos changed, like we kept banning Zach and Olaf against you guys in scrims. TSM versus C9. Then Meteos changed his name to ban Zach Olaf, like as a meme. Hold on. Big fight happening. Who cares? DSG lost this game 20 minutes ago.
Yep.
Back to the story. Meteos changed his name to Banzak and Olaf.
Okay, mind you, you're skipping the step where this has been going on for like a week. These are two of the main champs I was playing.
Yeah.
And I had already asked respectfully, hey, can you guys not ban this every game? Because it was leading to bad drafts where permaban champs were open every game, and I couldn't play my champs.
Yeah.
So I asked, and then they just kept doing it, literally every single game, with no doubt.
Okay,
so we're just the worst
rationale for
fucking
banning
practice.
it. I gotta explain our perspective here. Is that you're the only person in the league that plays Zach and Olaf. So it's a waste of time for us to play against those champs because we're not playing you guys for a really long time. And so we're going to ban the champs that you play that no one else plays. And yeah, like you're pretty valid in being upset that you don't get to practice your main champs. I mean,
but what about the drafts being fucked?
Yeah, what about bullshit OP champs being up that normally would be permanent?
Yeah, that's true. We did leave open some OP stuff because we had to ban like your stuff. That's okay. Yeah, I didn't really give a fuck, to be honest. Okay, so anyways, you change your name to Banzak Olaf, and then Parth says we're not scrimming unless you change your name back to normal. because okay, the reason
he can
why
fuck himself for that one.
Everyone can tell that we're banning Zach and Olaf in scrims because the names are public on TR. And we want you to change your name back because we don't want you to like Parth didn't want you to leak that what we're banning in scrims. And you're like, nope, I'm not changing my name. And so we both the coaches were just like, okay, we're not starting the scrim. Unless we
Holy fuck, what a waste of time.
No, it's so ego by Parth. Like, it's so ego thinking that, like, it would only do something if somehow I got lobby leader at the same time someone was looking at who is the lobby leader of the scrim, and what would it tell them? It would tell them literally nothing.
Dude, I don't know why Parth was tripping. Okay, and then I think at some point, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure Andy and Jack had to get involved. We had to get the CEOs involved because the scrims just wouldn't start, right?
Yeah.
It's just like,
I'm not sorry. He was fucking whack for that.
So what happened? What was the conclusion? I don't even remember.
I don't know. I probably just ended up changing my name or something.
Yeah, probably.
You actually negotiated with the terrorists.
No, it's probably Jack being like, look, like we have to practice. He probably said he tried to get them to like not permaban it. I don't remember.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I know it was completely AIDS to scrim us. I'm not even gonna deny it. I hated that we did like 45 minutes of review and went over every single point, and then like theorized about, like we didn't win because we did those shitty reviews. We won in spite of the fact that we wasted everyone's time doing these terrible reviews. And like the enemy team is always talking about the TSM review, and I'm just like, dude, I just want to play the game. Like, reviews are important for sure.
The most cancer was the drafts, though. Like, I can get behind like a tilted long review because like I think everyone's done that. But every fucking week, it was like TSM would just try to like probe your priorities. They would go into the first lobby. They would ban Timo, Garen, fucking like Ziggs or someone like that was unplayed back then, and then go through the whole draft. And then after the draft, when the game's about to start, they would dodge, say 1-0, your coach wins, redo, and then just pick what you just picked, and or ban what you just picked. And I'm like, this is so fucking stupid. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I know that was really stupid. And I'm gonna tell you,
and it was consistent. It wasn't like a one-time thing. It was like every week they did this.
I think the main reason is like we have like draft doomsayers, where it's just like the draft is over, and people will pipe up and just say, this is unplayable. We can't play. We can't play this.
We can't play this game. Dodge, redo.
Dodge, redraft. It's just like, what? Like, okay, like it's just a fucking scrim, bro. We're not in World Finals. All right, well, I'm gonna go play some solo queue, boys.
Oh
GGs.
hell yeah, GGs.
Oh, no flex to you? Okay.
Wait, did you want to flex?
No. It's let's go solo queue.
Yeah, should we flex? I'm down. I'm actually down. Hop on. Hop on, we flexing.
I want to play Arc Raiders. The game's only up for 2 days. Not even.
Yeah, I want to play some Arc Raiders.
Yeah, let's play some Arc Raiders, dude.
Sneaky killed the stack.
It's me.
Holy moly.
I'll play if Sneaky plays.
We can play tomorrow.
Okay.
Nope. I have to do my C9.
Let's make it a fucking date, Meteos. Let's do it.
Yeah.
No, actually, I do
Tomorrow it
C9
is.
content on
All
Sundays.
right,
So...
all right. Tomorrow it is. It's settled.
Tomorrow it is.
No, it's actually not tomorrow.
Nah,
It's
yeah,
today or
you don't
never.
need that C9 shit. Cancel it. We don't care.
Cancel.
Not up to
Agreed.
me. I'm a cog in the machine.
Here,
Mhm.
just who wins.